Introduce.
Hello everyone, welcome to the match preview. Remember to subscribe and leave a comment in the comment box. Today we are going to talk about the match between Atletico Madrid and FC RB Leipzig. My friends here, Jeff and Felix.
So I'm going for a 2-1, a 2-0 win to Leipzig.
And I think this will be a walkover for Atletico, a 2-0 for Atletico.
I'll start with you, Felix. Why do you think Atletico Madrid are going to win by 2-0?
Atletico have more experience. They've been in this stage for a few seasons. They've been playing in this stage for a few seasons back. Yeah, they've been here before, and this is RB's first time in the knockout stages. So yeah, to be an easy win for Atletico. They have the better team, the better players, the better setup. Yeah, and then RB lost their star player, their main goal scorer. So it's kind of hard to see where the goals will come from for RB.
And why do you think RB are going to win this match?
It is based on philosophy. For me, it all breaks down to philosophy. When you look at Atletico Madrid's philosophy, it is mostly defensive. But in today's match, it's going to be different. They would feel they have a better chance, like to score more goals instead of just being known as a defensive team, Atletico Madrid. But they would feel to come out and attack, and then Leipzig are going to take advantage of that because they usually do that. When you look at the match they played against the likes of Dortmund, who came out attacking them, and Bayern, and any other team that they've played against in Bundesliga, they really come out and attack them.
I beg to disagree with your point because even though Atletico decide to attack in this match, but they have players who are really good at defending. Even though they attack, they might lose the ball, but they got people like Trippier and Lodi, the fullbacks. They can usually go in front and come back. So, and then their defense, their central defense is really compact.
When you look at in terms of transition, when Atletico are moving the ball, they are kind of slow when you compare them to the likes of Leipzig. Leipzig really have pacey players. When you look at the Bundesliga, Leipzig are like the second team that has fast players in that league. So that can really hurt Atletico Madrid.
Atletico are a really compact team. They usually close those gaps, which RB like to exploit. RB like playing that 1-2 kind of passes. Yeah, but Atletico are really good at pressing. They're really good at closing down. And then got players like Saul, they got Pate, Koke. Those players are really good at intercepting, then picking those key passes.
Don't you think RB will be lacking the goals because of the departure of their main star player, Timo Werner, who has gone to Chelsea now?
Nah, I don't think so because they've got the likes of Schalke. I'm not really confident with the name, but also they have the likes of Timo. It should be Timo. Those two guys can really score goals. Plus the other, like they also have got goals in the midfield. Like they can really score goals in the midfield. The midfield is more creative compared to the likes of Atletico Madrid. Because Timo Werner was gifted those goals. It wasn't like he is a clinical taker, but when you look at midfield, that's where the goals used to come from. And then all they need is a player like Sauki who's going to take those chances against Atletico Madrid.
So, yeah, they might have such kind of a midfield, but I don't think Atletico is going to give chance to RB to have more chances towards their goal. Because when you look at their previous matches, Atletico have faced better teams. They knocked out the defending champions and the favorites for this year's Champions League, Liverpool. They beat them home and away. So yeah, Atletico are used playing stronger and better quality teams which attack more than RB, and they defend better.
Don't you think the pressure is getting to them? Because I read several comments where people are saying Atletico are the favorites. Don't you think the pressure is going to contribute to them to want to attack more and leave spaces behind where RB can exploit and score goals?
Not really. A lack of experience. Not their first time being in this position. They've been here before in the last few seasons.
The difference now is that in those previous matches where when they played Real Madrid in the final, they were not considered as favorites.
They were considered to be
underdogs. So they never had that pressure. They just played the game. Now this time they are considered the favorites.
Simeone is really motivated. I think this is a chance for them to win this Champions League. Seeing that there's no Ronaldo who usually knocks them out of the Champions League. So this is their opportunity, and then I don't think they're going to waste this opportunity. I see them reaching the final of the Champions League.
So you think when they beat the likes of RB, they are going to contain the powers of PSG, the attacking powers of PSG, where they will come up with the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, Icardi.
Yeah, they're going to contain. Atletico as a team, they are compact at the defense. They have played big teams. They have played Juventus this season. They have played the tournament favorites in Liverpool, and they managed to win that match. So it won't be a problem for them facing PSG with all their star players.
So you think they are going to go with the same formation they usually use, which is a 4-4-2 formation?
Absolutely. That's they really play well in that formation. They can do all kind of things. They can attack, they can defense, they can keep the ball, they can press, they can do all those things in such formations. Especially when you have Saul and Koke controlling that midfield with Partey if he's going to be fit. Yeah.
Okay, I get back to you. RB mostly use the formation where they put three at the back, four in the mid, and two and one up front.
Yeah.
So you think they are going to use the same formation?
That's the best formation against the likes of Atletico Madrid, because once you overpower the midfield of Atletico Madrid, I don't think Atletico Madrid are going to come out and express themselves. So you need the numbers in that midfield, since they're only going to play with 4 players, and then RB are going to have more numbers in that midfield, and then they are more quicker and they have more pacey players up front compared to the likes of Atletico Madrid. So I feel that puts Olympicsburg on an advantage compared to Atletico Madrid.
For me, when teachers at this stage of the Champions League, experience plays a big part. Like when you look at yesterday's match, Atlanta are a good team. They played really well, but that lack of experience, really hurt them, especially in the dying minutes.
Personally, I don't think experience really has anything to like play a role in this, because when you look at the likes of Ajax last season, when they went up against the likes of Juventus and Real Madrid, they really didn't have that experience in them. But if the Olympics come up with that passion, that desire to say we want to get to the final, we want to know how it feels to win the Champions League, I really feel they can hurt Atletico Madrid.
He has raised a good point, because even when you look at the previous matches of Ajax, the team that knocked them out is Tottenham, which had zero experience as well. And the likes of Juventus and Real Madrid came up short against Ajax. Yeah. So don't you think even today Atletico?
Well, Atletico are a really good team. They got mentally. Simeone sets up his team. They got a strong mentality. They never fought under pressure, and they are really relishing this opportunity. So yeah, to be an easy match for them, even though the pressure is on them, since they're the favorites for this match, but they won't crumble, crash under this pressure. To be an easy win for them.
I feel they will crumble, because it's going to be really hard for them.
I don't see where RB goals are going to come from, since Atletico don't even concede goals. So I don't, especially with Werner not being there, I don't see where RB goals are going to come from this match.
I also don't see where the goals are going to come from in the Atletico team. But when you look at
Atletico, when we look at Atletico, they got players with a lot of experience. They got really good players. They got Yannick. If he goes with Yannick Carrasco, that player got tricks up his sleeve. He's really good at dribbling, can make something happen. They got João Felix. They got Diego Costa, who's really a menace to defenses around the world. And then they got Morata, who's reborn who's Atletico's top scorer this season. So yeah.
So you think the departure of Timo Werner has left a huge void in RB's attacking?
A big void in RB's attacking, because Werner came up with goals and assists. I don't see there's no replacement for him yet.
There might not be a replacement, but that is also an inspiration for players, like other players, to step up into that role, because Olympicsburg are lacking that player. So most players that can really step up, and this is the Champions League. We might see a birth of a new star in the Olympicsburg team that just might stand Atletico Madrid, where their main striker with Silka goes on maybe to score 4 goals, hypothetically speaking, So
you don't score 4 goals against Atletico. That never happens.
Only one player has ever done that, and that's the great Lionel Messi. who scored four goals against Atletico Madrid. It was a match, I don't know, some years back.
And that's Messi who's not playing in this match. It's actually Arabi. So
It depends. You might never know. I mean, this is football.
yeah. So I'm going with my prediction 2-0 for Atletico. An easy win.
I'm also going for 2-0 for Olympiasburg with Atletico Madrid having most of the possession, but sneaky play of Olympiasburg gets them out of the Champions League. So that's what I would say.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was a match preview. Remember to subscribe and like the video. Thank you very much.
And don't forget to leave your comment
In the section down below.